smoking.
Well, I think we can get this over with rather quickly.
No, smoking.
I'm sorry, filthy habit. I started to say, I think we can get this over with rather quickly because obviously there's been a mistake.
The government does not make mistakes. If your country has called you, it has its reasons. May I have your card and your bottle, please?
As I started to say, I think we can get this over with rather quickly because I thought to myself, there must be somebody else in my building
That's
with the same.
it.
Is that it? With the same name as me, because why else would I get a card like that to come down here?
Oh, well, they'll take an older man.
How old exactly?
Oh, it's inching up all the time. May I have your bottle, please?
Inching up all the time, is it? Here's my bottle. Oh, I'm sorry, my hat.
Strip.
What?
Remove all articles of clothing, including your shoes and socks.
Who are you?
Your examining officer, Sergeant Tech. And by the authority vested in me by this government, I am ordering you to strip.
That's pretty funny, a lady examining officer. They must be getting pretty hard up nowadays.
And if you have not begun to strip in the next 10 seconds, then I will complete these forms without further examination and report you to the Board of Examiners as fit for duty.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear a word you said. What did you say? That if I hadn't...
Begun to strip in the next 10 seconds.
You would complete those forms.
Without further examination.
And report these to the Board of Examiners.
As fit for duty.
Do you think that's fair?
Oh, would you prefer not to strip?
Indeed I would.
Very well then, I will just stamp these
No,
forms.
don't do that.
Then you have 10 seconds. One
All right, I'm going to do it.
two,
I'm going to strip.
1,000,
Because
three,
not only am I
1,000,
over 40,
four,
I'm not a very
1,000,
healthy over
five,
40.
1,000.
Where do I go?
Right over there.
Right over there. Well, everybody else is doing it, so why not?
Your name,
Do you have a little hanger?
use the stool. Your name.
Cheever, Marion Cheever.
Do you spell Marion with an O?
I do, yes.
Your age?
48. I'm 48 years old.
Sex?
What do you think?
Color of hair?
Brown, blackish brown,
Eyes?
2,
Color of eyes?
blue, blue-green, aqua.
Occupation?
Sorry, you rattled me. I
Occupation.
don't know what's the matter with me.
Your occupation, Mr. Cheever.
I'm a dancer.
Oh, really? Toe or tap?
Toe or tap. I'm the assistant manager of the Fine Arts Theater at 58th Street, Park Avenue. Surely you've heard of us. Toe or tap. I was joking.
How long?
Is what?
How long have you been the assistant manager at the Fine Arts Theater?
How long have I been the assistant manager of the Fine Arts Theater?
Yes.
About 12 years.
Marital status?
Single. Divorced, I guess, is what I was supposed to say.
Uh-huh. How many times?
Twice.
Number of dependents?
3 girls.
Sex?
I said 3 girls.
Ages?
14, 12, and 2. 2 with my first wife and 1 with the second.
Did you finish grammar school?
Indeed I did.
High school?
You bet.
College?
No, I never got to college. I just never really
Do you belong to a church?
never really got there. You know what I mean?
Do you belong to a church?
Oh, yes.
Which denomination?
The Sacred Heart of Jesus.
Which denomination?
Roman Catholic. What do you think with a name like that? It's a temple.
Measles?
What?
Have you ever had the measles?
No, I never had the measles.
Chicken pox?
No, no chicken pox.
Whooping cough?
Boy, now I was coughing an awful lot. I was pretty sick.
Yes or no?
No, no whooping cough.
Rheumatic fever?
Is that what that was? No, I never had rheumatic fever.
Mumps.
Yes. Now let me tell you about my mumps.
Tuberculosis.
Hey, you weren't your ordinary mumps.
Jaundice.
Will you please let me tell you about my mumps? I was sick in bed for months. They practically gave me the last rites.
Venereal disease.
Please let me tell you about my mumps.
Nervous or mental disorders.
I'm a nervous wreck.
Do you smoke?
Yes, I do.
How much?
3 packs a day. There's 20 cigarettes in a pack. That's 60 cigarettes. That's a lot of smoking.
And do you drink?
Oh, yes, that too.
How much?
Whenever I smoke. Smoking makes me drink, and drinking makes me want to smoke. It's a vicious circle.
Do you take any drugs?
Oh, you just give them to me and I'll take them.
Name the drugs.
Aspirins, bromo seltzer for the hangovers, Nicoban for the smoking, and Milltown. I take lots of Milltown.
For what purpose?
Because I'm a nervous wreck. For what purpose?
Oh, all right, Mr. Cheever. Get up on the examining table, please. Drop that flag.
I was just admiring it. I had one just like it at home. Same color, same shape. Do you have a little robe or something? Because I don't know if it's of any interest to you or not, but I'm on the verge of yet another bad cold. Thank you. I'm going to write somebody a letter about this.
On the table.
It's humiliating, that's what it is. I hate this whole day. Calling a man in here like this and...
Get on the table, Mr. Cheever.
I'm sorry. I haven't been cooperating. I'm going to do everything I can to make your job easier from now on.
All right, Mr. Cheever. I'd like you to breathe, please. In, out. In, out.
You see, when you ask me nicely, how simple that was. What do you mean by that? Did you hear something you didn't like? What did you say?
Your hearing is perfect.
Oh, now, wait a minute. I will not be railroaded.
Read this chart.
The whole thing?
Oh, try the third line.
Pause.
The second line.
Second line's getting a little bit fuzzy.
Oh, try the top line, Mr. Cheever.
Oh, that's a real problem. Let's see. It's a Z.
Excellent.
Now, wait a minute. I said it was a Z, but it's an E. Now, you give me credit for failing that test.
Failure is relative in any case. Private.
Private?
Drop your shorts.
What?
You heard me. 1,000.
Now, wait a minute, Sergeant.
1,000.
That I flatly
1,000.
refuse.
Hey, you are a candidate for the National Service, and I am your examining officer, and I am ordering you to drop your shorts.
Now, let me explain something to you, Sergeant. I have this little problem. I have to wear this sort of girdle.
Drop your girdle. 4
All right, dropping it.
6 1,000. 7 1,000.
Dropping it, I swear to
8
God, I'm
1,000.
dropping it.
Get close, Mr. Cheetah. 9 1,000.
It's off! I swear to God, it's off!
Turn your head and cough.
Oh, God.
Cough. Again. Again.
How many hernias are you checking for? Two's about the average.
All right, Mr. Cheever, you may get dressed. The physical examination is over.
Oh, well, that wasn't so bad. How'd I do? Am I all right?
I don't think you have anything to worry about. I found no evidence of physical abnormality.
You found no evidence of physical abnormalities? What about my hearing? And what about my eye test? I know I failed that eye test. Now you give me credit for failing.
If you do not cooperate, then I have to make a judgment based on subjective evidence. You do not squint. You do not wear glasses, and you read my lips from a distance of over 15 feet away. We have ways of evaluating a subject, whether the subject cooperates or not. And you would have to be a lot smarter than you are and a lot better rehearsed before you could fool an examining officer.
What about my mind? You didn't ask me a single question about my mind. For all you know, I could be a raving lunatic. I could be a...
I have 12 apples.
You have what?
You have 12 apples. Together we have...
24 apples. Damn.
In what year did Columbus discover America?
1776. No, 1775.
What is the Great Pox, and how does it differ from the smallpox?
The great pox is greater than the small pox. However, they are both poxes.
What is the similarity between a chair and a couch?
Chair and a couch. You can sit on them.
A rabbit and a squirrel?
You can sit on a rabbit and a squirrel, too. And the rabbit might even like it.
A man and a gorilla?
Hair. Lots of hair.
I am going to say a word. And after I say it, I want you to say the first word that comes to your mind without thinking.
Are you sure?
You have 1 second. Tree. Tree!
I'm sorry, I was thinking.
House.
House. The first word that comes to my mind when you say house is house.
Father.
Father.
Grass.
Green. There, I got one.
Shower.
Tree. When it showers, you stand under the tree with your father.
House.
Horse. No, that wasn't it.
Purse.
Snatch. Purse snatcher.
Have you ever suffered from night terrors?
Terribly.
Insomnia?
Of course, because of the night terrors.
Sleepwalking?
My ankles are so swollen in the morning.
Are you now, or have you ever indulged in homosexual activities?
Oh, Sergeant, let me tell you. That stuff about the wives and the kids and all that, that was a lie. I spend my weekends with Sammy. We're practically married. We do each other's hair and paint each other's nails and put on dresses. It's a lark, Sergeant. The things we girls do.
Do you have a history of bedwetting?
No, but my top sheet's made out of rubber.
Have you ever attempted suicide?
No, but I've thought of murder.
What is your responsibility to your community?
Shovel my snow.
What is your responsibility to your family?
To be there.
What is your responsibility to your country?
To be there.
All right, Mr. Chiva, you may go now. The examination is over.
The whole thing?
That's right.
Well, that wasn't so bad. How'd I do?
Oh, I don't think you have anything to worry about. I doubt whether they would find someone like you acceptable.
Well, good. Based on what? The last two answers?
The entire psychological examination.
Well, then am I 4F?
You'll get your classification in the mail.
Gee, I can't wait.
You may go now, Mr. Chiva. I am through with you.
You call me in here and you take my card, you take my bottle, and you take my secrets. Tell me to go. Well, if I go, I take it all back with me. I want my card and my urine back. Because I am someone. I'm a citizen. I pay my taxes, I serve my jury duty. I believe everything I'm told. I support the administration. I don't make any trouble. And that gives me rights. I demand an apology. I want an apology. Don't tell me about responsibilities. I pay my car payment, I pay my rent, pay my alimony, That car is a 1968 red Mustang that I can't even get behind the wheel of anymore. When I make that payment, I demand a reward. I want a reward. You owe me something. My country owes me something. Somebody owes me something because I have nothing. You call me in here, and I'm the one. I'm going to die someday of being overage and smoking. How dare you call me in here, examine me, ignore me, dismiss me, and tell me I'm not acceptable. You are not acceptable.